in the background there. That is, when it decides to focus. There we go. That is the Passat that we've done guessed the mileage on in last week's episode of Bingo Diaries. And I think we're going to kick off this episode with a similar sort of style, but this time you've got to guess the mileage on this Ford Focus. So here it is then, exactly the same as last week. We're going to blur the reg, and this time I'll make sure that if this car shows in anywhere else in this video, I'll ensure that that reg gets blurred again. But the obvious reason for blurring the reg is so you lot can't cheat. So what I want you to do is comment below what you think the mileage is on this car, right? It's a proper nice thing, as you can see. Look, gear as well, look. Gear, yeah, nice. As we hop on the inside, because that's where you're going to expect to see wear. That's a sign of love, I would say. It's been cared for. Bit of wear on the lock button there. See that? It's a bit worn there. There's driver's seat bolster. That looks mint, mate. Look at that. Fresh. The wear on the steering wheel. Let's quickly show you that. How's that steering wheel looking through your eyes, guys? Zoom in on it a little bit. Not too bad. Gear stick. There's definitely a bit of wear on the gear stick. Not horrendous. So let me know in the comments below what you think the mileage is on that car, and later on in the video I'll let you know the answer, alright? Right, what is going on, people? It is Monday morning for me, and in this video we're going to overlook that camera. Looks a bit that'll do, wouldn't it? That's alright. In this video we're going to do another episode of Bingo Diaries. I say Bingo Diaries. Do you know what? Forget the Bingo Diaries thing. Let's just leave it as Diary of a Car Trader. I'm currently at our shop, the car buying shop in Todderton, which we've reopened this week. It's been closed throughout the whole of lockdown, so it's nice that we've got it reopened. I'll talk more about that later on in this video, and I will also talk more about that nice red Golf GTI that you probably just saw in the cinematic. So I'm currently here. This is not where I base myself. I'm still not happy with that camera angle. Looks like it's not level. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, in this video we're going to overlook my life as a car trader over the last 7 days, starting from last Monday to now, right? It's been an absolutely manic week, as you can probably imagine, because we came out of lockdown this week, so it means I've been able to go to the gym firstly, back on it, and secondly, yeah, getting our car sales open so people can come and sort of free roam around the site and have a little look at cars and stuff. And also getting our car buying shops back open as well. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting video. We're going to do the normal stuff. We're going to do car of the week, or purchase of the week, should we say, and talk about purchases, talk about sales, and just talk about any problems that we might have had during the week. Alright, so right now I'm going to jump in the Golf GTI and head over to Bingo. This is a C5 that Savan from Bailey's Vehicle Transports just dropped off. You probably saw that at the beginning of the video. It's quite a nice thing, isn't it? Half leather, it's all very nice. What else it got going for it? Tow bar, DS badge on the back. Out the front here we've got the beautiful Golf GTI that I drove to work in today. Look at them 18-inch Monzas, man. Oh, might have to do some more convo on that car in a sec. Nissan Note that came in today. It's very sensible. I'm told that this actually came in with a full tank of fuel, so everyone's fighting over it. Yeah, auto. That's quite a cool little car, isn't it? No, I wouldn't, cool's probably the wrong word, but it's super practical, isn't it? Auto, full tank of fuel, Nissan Note, 5 doors, in black, proper nice thing. Now, something else I was going to say is, remember last week I bought the Range Rover bumpers and stuff? I've just come in and I'm on this online auction here, and I just bought a load of car parts. They've now arrived. The biggest boxes ever known to man. Let's have a little look inside. Blimey. Yeah, I wasn't actually here when they arrived, but all looks good. That sound, by the way, is the sound of a punter walking through the front door. A few clips there. Yeah, there's bloody loads of stuff in there. So all we'll do with them is, I think they're just all gonna have to go on eBay and get sold, and hopefully we'll make a profit. In fact, let's talk about that quickly. That's it, how's that camera looking? Always need to straighten up. I should really straighten it up before I start filming, but you know what? It takes time, doesn't it? And I like to be in a bit of a rush. So let me quickly talk about my methods to earning money easily. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. It's a method that I've always done pretty much since I left school, and like, I am no genius when it comes to earning money. I just like to keep things as basic as possible. And this method is something that everyone can do. You ain't got to be a bloody car trader to earn those money. In fact, car trading is just another way to earn money, yeah? There's money in everything, right? There's plenty more things that are a lot better than car trading. Houses are a great example, buy and sell bloody houses. But there is a method to earning money, right? And this is just my method. I'm not trying to preach to the world about how, how to straighten up a camera. Yeah, I wouldn't do that because I'm no good at that. But how to earn money, but it's just something that I do. I did have a bottle of water somewhere. 1 minute, let's get my bottle of water. That's it. Income should be divided into two sections. Section 1 is your income. Your income is what you get from your daily job, and that should at least cover your outgoings, right? So all of your bills should be covered by your daily income. Now most people are in that position. If you're not in that position, you need to prioritize and get yourself in a position where your income is covering your bills and your lifestyle as a bare minimum. Now the second side of it is investment, right? With any spare money that you might have, you put that into investment and you don't take back out of it. That money goes into investment, and the idea of your investment pot is to keep growing it. Now a lot of people will be thinking, well, I haven't got any spare money to invest. That investment pot can also be as little or as big as you want it to be. Some people might have £10,000 in savings, some people might have no savings and might only have a bloody tenner. I've actually got an old tenner there, look. Yeah, don't know how I've got that. But a tenner, you can easily turn that into 20 quid, yeah? And then 20 quid into 40 quid and so on. And you can do it with anything that you're interested in. You might be interested in camera gear. I've got a camera in front of me, so that's sprung to mind. Car parts, right? You just see there, I've got the Range Rover car parts. I've bought them. You can buy bits like that on eBay. You can get them back, you can clean them up. You can put them back on eBay. eBay's a great example. You can buy stuff on there and make profits on things that aren't being advertised correctly. It's so easy. You might be interested in, my phone's just gone, mobile phones, yeah? You might be interested in mobile phones. That's another great investment. You can buy them cheap online, maybe buy ones that need repairing, fix them up, sell them, earn a little profit. I started doing this a long time ago, back when me and Leon was doing locksmithing. I was out on the tools, Leon was answering the phones, and we generated an income that covers our bills, right, and our outgoings. We then got £600 and started buying and selling cars, right? So our income was our locksmith business, which was just a small business, by the way. It didn't earn loads of money. It literally just covered our bills, right? This £600 was Leon's Golf VR6, right? We sold that car, bought 2 cars with it. It turned into £1,000, £1,000 turned into 1,500 quid and so on, and we're now at the position where we've got a whole bloody yard full of cars, right? It will grow, it takes time, don't get me wrong, it ain't something that's going to earn you loads of money overnight, and you have to keep on it. Like for example, I've got a collection of private number plates. Something else I've never talked about is private number plates. I enjoy private number plates, I like them, I think they're cool, but ultimately they're just an investment. It's purely investment purposes only, right? I do like them, but it's a money spinner. This week we've sold a private number plate V9 BTC. I got £1,000 back for that plate. I think we paid about 80 quid for it. When I say 80 quid, I literally just paid to retain it off of a car. It's probably sat there for many years, up for sale at Reg Transfers. They might have sold it for a couple of grand maybe. They've returned us £1,000. I've made a profit. That money will then just get invested back into more plates, and I'll just keep trying to grow that pot. But the point being is, you've got your investment and your income. For me now, my income is my car business pays me a wage, a basic wage that covers my outgoings and my lifestyle, and then my investment is cars, property, again, something that I've never spoke about really on my channel, and like private number plates, car parts, whatever I can invest in, I will. And the idea or the theory is just keep trying and grow that pot. If you've only got £1 to your name as a spare bit of cash, invest that bloody £1, yeah, because that can lead you to all sorts of places. If your daily job is a chemist, a fireman, a builder, whatever, you've got your daily job sorted, you just need to get on the investment side, right? My little brother Jerome is a great example. He's the manager of our Binker Retail. He's got his daily income, which has got a very good income from kind of getting up and going to work every day, which covers his income, which covers his outgoing, and his investment, he does forex trading, he does property, he's got a few things on the side that are also growing in value as well. It's a simple method, and I think everyone should know about my little method. But at the same time, disclaimer, this is not an award-winning method. It's very basic. I'm sure there's plenty of other methods out there that can earn you loads more money. I am not a genius when it comes to earning money, but I do like to keep things in life as basic as possible, alright?
One more thing I want to say is this method is generally better for people like myself who have started from nothing. If you are starting from nothing, you've got a massive amount of hope. Prioritise, get yourself a basic job that covers your outgoings, and then begin investing. And of course, whatever you choose to invest in, it must be something that you like yourself. Don't just pick something because someone else is doing it. Pick something that you enjoy yourself, and trust me, you will earn money out of it.
On that note, let's talk about more cars that we've bought this week, yeah?
Oh, I don't know where to start. We've had so much go on this week. Obviously, things have picked up a lot because we've been allowed to trade as normal at long last. But we've had a lot of nice cars come in. I will highlight all of the interesting purchases, and I'll also highlight all of the interesting sales. But even I've just wandered down to the bottom of the yard, and there's a few standing out to me already. A 2003 Astra GSI Turbo. I don't know off the top of my head what the mileage is, but I'll put it on the screen now. What a cool car. Like that shape of that front bumper there, such a nice looking car, isn't it? How this car has never made it on my channel, I do not know. I probably won't go out for a drive in it because it is now sold, and as a general rule we try not to drive cars that are sold. That one there, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure that's sold, I'm not certain though. What else have we got down here whilst I'm down here? That was in last week's video. Looks like I had it clean. Still got a just arrived poster in the window. Little things like that frustrate me a little bit. Subaru Outback, that is a flat 4 engine, I think. Sounds amazing. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that at some point later on in the video because it happened previously in the week. But yeah, that's a nice car. Anything else? What a nice thing that is. This over here, this is a Seat Ibiza FR in yellow with black wheels. How nice is that? 60 plate car. Is it unlocked? Probably not. Nah, but don't need to be unlocked. We'll just admire that from the outside. That has come in this week. That is probably one of my favourite purchases of the week. It might even be the car of the week. I'm not sure yet. I'll keep thinking on that, yeah? The lovely Passat. There she is. Wonderful thing. RAV4, I'm pretty sure that came in this week actually. D4D, them engines are amazing, super economical, great all-rounder. I do really like them. What else have we got going on?
Kia Picanto that you probably saw in the previous episode. BMW X3, you saw that in the previous episode. An Audi A3 1.8 Sport is like an older car. I don't know how I never got that on my channel. That was a cool thing. It had full leather. BMW 420i, that's now sold. BMW 116i, I'm pretty sure we bought that this week. We did. We bought that this week, and we sold that this week as well. Astra GSI Turbo, which you just saw. Honda FRV. Oh, that's the one that you might have saw in a video recently. I actually dealt with that customer. She was a lovely lady, she was. What else was sat in my office? A couple of headaches I want to talk to you about. Is firstly, I've had an absolute result this morning. This letter here is from the DVLA. There's my details at the top there. They are my personal details, guys. But that address there is the address for Binker. Yeah, vehicle registration number C70AA. Can you see that there? Where is it? There it is, yeah. That is a Volvo that we sold many years ago, but over the last 12 months, for some strange reason, we just suddenly started getting loads of parking tickets, speeding tickets, random fines, red lights, all that sort of stuff. It's like the person who's currently driving it is just having it away with trying to get speeding tickets and stuff, right? And I'm guessing the logbook isn't in their name, so they're just thinking, no, I'm getting away with this. Strangely, despite us selling this car back in 2016, we started getting tickets for it, right? And we would have notified the DVLA back then, and I'm baffled. I'm trying to get hold of the DVLA. We're in lockdown, so I can't get hold of the DVLA. This was over the last few months, yeah? I'm trying to get hold of them, not having much luck. I'm getting all these debt letters, like speed, all these letters coming through the post. I've got a pile of them there, and I'm like, listen, this is not our bloody car. We sold it years ago.
I've done a letter to the DVLA and they said they're going to take 6 to 8 weeks to respond, and I finally got the letter, and that letter is like my golden ticket to getting me out of jail with all these tickets and stuff that I've got. So that was interesting.
Thank you.
Like I said in last week's episode, headaches happen, but you ain't going to be a car trader if you can't deal with headaches, right? There's lots of them. Some of them get a little bit out of hand, but they always get sorted. Right, now let's talk about interesting purchases that we've bought in the past 7 days. Now, earlier on in the week, we actually bought a Land Rover Freelander. Some of you would have seen it if you follow me on Instagram, but if you didn't, let's have a little look at it now. Right, I'm currently in a Freelander that I've just picked up. It's quite a nice thing actually. I'll jump out in a sec and show you what spec. It's got some wicked spec, HSE, but we'll talk about that in a sec. I am filming on my phone. I want to say that expect some random raw sort of footage from my phone often in these style of videos, because I've got my phone with me all the time, and it's just an easy thing I can just whip out at any point and get some footage. So I wanted to show you this Freelander. I am currently on my way to our shop at Poplar's Garden Centre, the car buying shop, which we're hopefully reopening this week. So when I get there, I'll jump out, show you the shop, and I'll show you the Freelander, all right? Right, so we are here at the car buying shop, which is actually opening tomorrow. So by the time this video goes live, it will be open again at long last. This car is a manual. Let's quickly talk about the spec on the Freelander. Manual. It's got these cool keys. Obviously it's an old car, but you've got to rate old cars when they've got stuff like heated seats, touch screen sat nav. Look at that, touch screen, mate. Full leather, twin sunroofs, multifunctional steering wheel, engine start stop button on the column there, whatever, engine start stop button. 96,000 miles, not bad mileage, is it? It is a HSE. Trust me guys, when you look out for Land Rover Freelanders, go for HSE. They are the ones. It's got side steps or side bars, forklift there, hashtag garden centre life. This is a very well-known garden centre in this area, and yeah, we're very lucky to have a shop here to buy cars. So the idea obviously of the car buying shop is customers just pull up, they pop in, they sell their car, they get an instant bank transfer, and then we get the cars off to other traders and off to Binker and stuff. So yeah, man, be nice to get it back open. And is that it? Is that it for the Freelander? We have just bought a Subaru Outlander, is it? Is it an Outlander? I can't remember, I'll show you a picture of it now. That's it, 56 plate. 56 plate, this is a nice car for a 56 plate. Let's, I don't know what I'm doing. I've got loads to do today, but right now I am heading back home to get changed out of my gym gear and going back to, or heading up to Binker.
So there it is then, the Focus Saloon, getting a little scrub. Get guessing guys, let me know in the comments below what you think the mileage is on that car, and I'll come back to you in a sec and let you know what it is. All right, so this Land Rover here is the one that come in last week, I think. When it came in, the wheels needed refurbing, and in fact it came in, you'll notice it's got a locking nut missing. Yeah, it came in with no locking wheel nut. We've had a nightmare trying to get the locking wheel nuts out, but we've sorted that out. We've ordered a new set of lockers, and we've finally got the wheels refurbed. So it's Ollie who's just been down in the 3 Series there. That's it, Ollie's back after getting the wheels refurbed on the 3 Series. Ollie, I wanted them black, didn't I?
Yeah, that's black.
Mate, what are you on about? You've done them silver. It's him and his family that got business that do alloy wheel refurbs. They do an amazing job. They do all of our wheels, and yeah, they've just done the wheels on this Land Rover. So the next job for this car is going to be, you can see it's got a few little bits of damage here and there. Get a dent man on that. I think that might need a paint though. Don't know if the dent man will be able to save that. Just a few little bits it needs doing. So it's going to go to the body shop, get a bit of paint work done, and then it'll get a good old clean up and go up for sale. What else we've got going on? Let's have a little wander around the vans. So all these vans came in with stickers on them, didn't they? And we've had all the stickers removed. You probably saw that in last week's video. There's one there. Looks like it just looks a million times better. Obviously we can't sell them with other people's stickers on them. They've got to be removed. It looks like the valets have got to come back and give the bumpers a little clean up on this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull them on that. That ain't good enough, mate. That ain't good enough. But yeah, looks a million times better, doesn't it?
And then at this stage of the video, I think we should talk about my favourite purchase of the week. Now, I was fully set on one particular car, right? And I've got the key for that car in my hand here. I won't show you just yet.
And that car is, I'll show you right now, a Mercedes, right? There's the key. And now I'm going to begin to show you the tag. I'll come from the top down. It is an ML500. That is a beautiful car, isn't it? A 57 plate Mercedes ML500. So it's obviously a 5 litre V8 under the bonnet. Let's quickly look under the bonnet. Let's try and catch the valeters out. Don't know what the mileage is. In fact, feel free to have a little guess what you think the mileage is based on the wear on that seat. My guess, I think, would be about 70 to 80,000 miles. Do you reckon? Yeah, we'll have a look at that in a sec. There's not much wear on the door there either. Under the bonnet, guys. Yeah, look at that. Beast of a car. Yeah, they've done a very good job under there. It looks well tidy, doesn't it? Nice job. Credit to the valeters. Let's go for a little wander around the back. Is there much to look at the back? I don't think so. Let's go and find out what the mileage is. Look, someone's put like an aftermarket heater switch in there. Seat heater switch. That's quite good. Ignition on. Tunes on the go. Let's turn that down. Oh, tyre flat indicator. What's annoying is my camera, I can't actually see on my screen what I can see on the LCD screen in front of me. For some reason my camera doesn't pick that up, but it does tell me that I've got a tyre flat indicator. And I'm telling you now, almost every bloody car that I've been getting in has got a tyre flat indicator on the dash. It's so frustrating. Mileage, right, mileage is, again, you can't see it through this camera for some bloody strange reason, but the mileage is 107,370. Blimey. Tidy considering the mileage, isn't it? So that is not my car of the week now. It was going to be the car of the week, but it's failed to be top spot this week. The car that's now going to be top spot is, let me just spin the camera around. Yeah, the car that is in the top spot this week is, to me, do you know what, before we continue to talk about this, let's get the music on the go. That's it. We're going to call this the car of the week music, right? I want to use the same tune every week for the car of the week. I like this tune because it's kind of like quite a pleasant song, and it's got a nice vibe to it, and then when it drops it's all very exciting. Well deserved for the car of the week. So yeah, this car is an exciting car. It's a car that I've always loved these cars. I'm pretty sure that by this point in time you probably know exactly what it is, but for those that don't know, I'm going to do a countdown right now and drop the car of the week for you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Guys, come on, how could I not pick this as my favourite purchase of the week? 2010 Mark 6 Golf GTI. That's Craig in his forklift making all the noise. Yeah, it's a red 5-door manual. It's a stage 1 tuned car as well, so it's quite quick. We'll discover in a second how quick it is on my draggy leaderboard when we go out for a drive in it. Yeah, the 18-inch Monzas, they're all very nice. Diamond cut face. I have noticed a couple of them got a little bit of corrosion on the lacquer there. That's probably quite normal, I suppose, over years where people use chemicals and that on the wheels. You get a bit of lacquer peel, but generally they're all really good. The overall appearance of the car is really nice, and at the back we've got the 2 exhausts at the bottom there. And what else can I say about this car? It actually came from one of my subscribers. I didn't meet him myself, but he came over to our shop at Poplar's Garden Centre this week to sell it, so shout out to him. Very grateful for everyone that comes to us to sell their cars, and also of course to buy cars from us. So yeah, especially when it's cars like this. So it's a lovely thing. It's done 74,000 miles. Will it pick it up? Yeah, no, it's picking this one up. 74,667 miles. Flat bottom steering wheel, manual gearbox, centre armrest. It's got a reverse camera. It's got front and rear sensors. Like for a 10 odd year old car, it's 11 years now. For an 11-year-old car, that is a seriously nice thing. They're sort of sub £10,000 now, which, don't get me wrong, £10,000 is a lot of money, but that is a hell of a lot of car for the money. So let's stop talking, jump in the driver's seat, hit the road, and see how quickly it does 20 to 70 mile an hour in. So like I say, it has supposedly been remapped. I don't have any paperwork to prove it, but it does definitely feel quicker than your average Golf GTI. Now, I wouldn't be picking a Golf GTI as my purchase of the week if it was, I don't know, if it was a different one.
E63 AMG there. Did you see that? Yeah, I keep seeing cars I like and thinking I've not ever had one of them before, but that is definitely a car on the bucket list. But yeah, this particular Golf GTI, that's what I was about to say. I just like the fact it's red. I like the fact it's a 5-door. I love a manual gearbox car combined with front-wheel drive. I've never really liked manual gearbox with 4-wheel drive. In like an Evo or something Japanese, I like. Being like a Golf R, I've never been a big fan of them. So the Golf GTI with a manual gearbox, front-wheel drive, I just think it's a wicked combination. I love these seats, look at that, 2-litre turbo, loads of power. I'm guessing because it's remapped, it'll be about 250 brake horsepower. Heated seats as well, not that you need them in a minute, but it's a proper nice car. It's a very, very nice car, and the mileage is decent as well. So let's now get onto my 70 mile an hour road and see what it does 20 to 70 mile an hour in. Just a quick recap on why we do 20 to 70 mile an hour. 1, because it's legal, and 2, because any idiot can do it. So let's go. Bit of wheel spin there. This car is tearing through the gears. Easy as that. That was well quick. Right, the results. I'm going to make an excuse straight away for the Golf, and that excuse is there's obviously a pause between the gears and the manual gearbox. All right, despite me being the best driver on planet Earth. Obviously, I'm joking, guys. Yeah, before you lot start commenting funny things. There is obviously a pause, yeah? That said, it's still done an okay time. It ain't done terribly, but didn't do as well as I thought it would do. The time that it's done 20 to 70 mile an hour in, and by the way, 20 to 70 mile an hour is almost comparable to 0 to 60. I have found that they're quite similar for a lot of cars, but that's just something that sprung to mind there. So this done 20 to 70 mile an hour in 6.03 seconds, which ironically is the exact same time that the Mercedes C350E hybrid done it in, but because this is not a hybrid and that's got an electric motor, I'm going to put this in 10th place. I'm going to put that in 11th place, all right, because yeah, I think this deserves to be above that. So slightly slower than the 330D, the 2014 one I done in a video a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, that's pretty good. I think the bottom line with a manual gearbox, front wheel drive, turbocharged cars, they're just great fun. The way it sort of tears up the road, the way it's just sketching about all the time, it just feels like so much more fun than you'd expect to get out of a car of this power. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think it's been a very good week at work. So to summarise it, I do want to summarise it in a very positive way. I'm so glad that things are slowly getting back to normal. It's been a bloody good week. We've sold loads, we've bought loads, and I'm loving these new episodes of Bingo Diaries as well, by the way. Throw that in there. If I fail to do a video this coming Wednesday, it's because these videos take so much time to edit. There's so much involved with them, so do bear with me. And I think I really do want to focus on getting these up every Sunday for the foreseeable future, all right? But we'll see. There might well be a video coming Wednesday. At this point, I ain't got a bloody clue. One more thing I do want to say, going back to the investment front, is understand that with investment, you must accept that sometimes you'll invest and you'll make a loss, yeah? That is perfectly normal. You're not perfect. You are going to make mistakes. I buy cars all the time, and there are many times where I don't make no money. That happens. That is the nature of investment, right? It is a risk. It's a risk that you take when you purchase something, but the worst case scenario is you make a little loss, but you don't generally lose all of your money. There's no way, touch wood, that you could lose all of your investment, all right? So with risk there is reward, but with investment there is potentials of huge rewards, all right? I just wanted to throw that out there, and also consider that some things take a long time to sell. Example, they're Range Rover bumpers. I might have them for bloody weeks, well, they might sell tomorrow. Who knows, all right? So consider being patient and consider potential losses. But across the board, you will earn plenty of money if you get it right, all right? So yeah, thanks very much for watching. The mileage on the Focus. I nearly forgot about it, didn't I? Let's quickly check that out. Wow, look at that whole full tank of fuel, nearly on the F bit. But forget about that, let's zoom back out and then go back up in 3 seconds, drum roll, and show you the mileage on the Ford Focus. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It is Focus 63,955. So if anyone gets between 60 and 65,000 miles, congratulations to you. You had a very, very good guess. For those that said a lot more than that, well,
I suppose by age you'd think it would have done more, but condition wise that's a little gem in it. So let's switch that off and continue with whatever I was just doing.
Yeah, I'm impressed as well. That is extremely low mileage. I'm trying to add as many elements to these videos as possible. The draggy times, the car of the week, the mileage guessing subject, you know, all these different things, to add as many elements as I possibly can to entertain you lot. If you've got any further ideas that you think I should include in these types of videos, please do let me know in the comments. But for now, I am going to say goodbye. I'm going to leave it as that. If you are new to my channel, please do hit subscribe. I've got another episode coming next week. And on that note, I've just been and bought a car this morning that is going to be perfect for the guest and mileage car in next week's episode. So yeah, make sure you subscribe for that. New video every Wednesday and Sunday at 6 o'clock. Yeah, maybe not this week. I don't know. We'll see, yeah? But yeah, give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll update you on up and coming videos on my Instagram. And do me a favour, hit the like button. We saw 2,000 likes with no issue in the previous video. So let's go for 2,500, yeah? In this video. It's not difficult, is it? Just smash that thumbs up button, get on it, and yeah, job done. See you next video, alright? Bye.
In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader.
Do you know what, guys? I've been thinking I am not uploading a video this coming Wednesday like I usually do at 6 o'clock. The reason for that is because I want to spend more of my time making the same style of video as I uploaded today. The reason for that is because I really like them. So you're gonna have to wait, unfortunately. The next video is gonna be next Sunday at 6 o'clock, and it's gonna be very similar to the one I uploaded today, but it's gonna be my next week of my life as a car trader. Alright? I'll see you then.